Oh. Oh! Yo, we need to have a talk. I have no idea what I'm going to title this video. I don't even think I could hint at what it is I want to talk about. A once-in-a-lifetime. Twice in my case so far. So maybe not once in a lifetime. Maybe 2, maybe 3 if I'm lucky. But let's just say a once-in-a-lifetime thing happened. It was amazing. It was glorious. This was 2 days ago. Alright, so I'm over here. Look at me. I'm green. I was green, then I was yellow, then I was green, then I was orange. I was over here at my computer desk, right here where I'm sitting right now. I was doing my thing. I was making my rounds. I was making my rounds on porn. I was getting it. I was fucking getting it. It was that time of the fucking day. And I was managing my my website. I got a blog. If you didn't already know, I'm not going to explain it to death, but I have a website and a blog. I got a blog I upload photos and stuff to. I link it back to my website. It's a porno picture site. Basically, people submit their pictures and I put them up there, and I use ad revenue. Anyway, I was making my rounds. I do this every day. It's my job. I've talked about it before, but I was making my rounds the other day. Typically, I take weekends off, but I didn't. I skipped Friday, so I was in there on Saturday doing work, making my rounds, checking photos, checking my emails, deleting dicks, and all that good stuff, uploading to my blog. Usually doing this, I get all jazzed up and I have to fucking crank another one out afterwards. TMI, I know. Something amazing happened. Something amazing happened. Something amazing happened. I get a submission. I get a photo. And I have to keep the details really close guarded here for a number of reasons. I'm not trying to get my website out there. I've successfully quarantined my website, my porn life, and my username over there I use. That's completely separate from me and YouTube and my IsTurbo 1984 persona over here. I've got them completely separated. So for that reason, and to protect identities of other people, I'm going to keep a lot of the details sparse here. But, and this is really bugging me. Let me see if I could change this shit. I just got a message this morning when I was restarting my computer saying there we go, much better, saying that my SSD failure is imminent to back up all my files, so I might take a week off of the internet right at the worst time. So to protect a lot of things, I'm not going to go into too much detail on things. I'm sorry. I would love to. I would love to just divulge the who, the what, the where, and the why, but so spit the dick out. What the fuck happened? I'll tell you what the fuck happened. I got some fucking nudes from someone I know. Someone I got kind of like a crush on. Man, I don't know, I talked to other guys, other boys my age when I was younger, growing up. Everybody is a little bit different. I get these crushes. I get these little obsessions with pretty much everybody. Like every female I know, everyone's mom. Like every one of my friends' moms, I had a thing for. I fucking jerked my meat to every single one of my friends' mothers, every single one of their sisters, every single one of their fucking girlfriends, every female coworker and boss, everyone. Like I don't know what it is. I get like a small obsession with all of them. But at the same time, none of them are special to me. None of them are special to me. I can't really say I have a crush on anyone in particular or have a thing for, any of my friends' wives or girlfriends or anything like that. I don't really care, really. But, I got my fantasies just like everyone else. And there's one in particular who's one person I know that, yeah, they look good, and, I fucking beat my meat to them a couple of times. I was minding my own business, doing my thing, doing the work, and then I get a photo on my website. This individual does not know I have this website. This individual has no idea. I know people talk, and my close friends and all their, close people, they know, but this individual does not fucking know. They have no fucking idea. And their husband, I'm friendly with the husband, but they're not my friend. I don't know. If I approach them, I would be probably overstepping some boundaries, being like, hey, yo, your woman is sending me naked pictures of herself. But anyway, it was by complete accident. This is the first time this has ever happened. Like this. So, man. So, I see pussy and ass and titties all fucking day. It's not that big deal to me. And then I get this. I'm like, it kind of looks like so-and-so. That really looks like so-and-so. And then I go back and I look up their social media, and I'm looking through pictures of themselves. There's one of them in the bathing suit. There's the one where it shows, they got the V-neck, and I could see the mole. I was like, yo, I think this is fucking so-and-so's wife. Right? They put up a little blurb, in the submission. Oh, follow me, I'm so-and-so on Instagram. I don't got an Instagram account. So I fucking take their username, and I cross-reference it on Reddit. Sure as shit, I get a hit, and it's fucking her on Reddit. And she's a fucking regular Reddit slut, post her pictures fucking everywhere. And I don't just mean fucking titties, I mean everything. Full on face. There she is in the fucking living room. I've been in her fucking house, fucking having a beer. There's the fucking TV. They fucking moved the couch, but there it is, those ugly ass blue walls. Everything. Multiple. Everything. Fucking, full on face, full on titty, spread the fuck open. Fucking dildos this fucking wide up her fucking ass. All the shit. It's fucking her. It's fucking her. I've fucking seen her. I know I already fucking beat my shit off to her a couple of times. Randomly, on those lonely nights. When my wife ain't in the mood, who's it gonna be today? Who's it gonna be today? Carrie? I just did you last week. Aniston? Nah, you're getting a little boring. I like that ass though, but you're getting a little boring. How about, so-and-so? I did her a couple of times, right? Not in a while. And then, boom, here is no imagination needed. No imagination needed. All the gory shit. It was just one submission she submitted to my site, not knowing it was me. And then I cross-referenced her. Not only did it confirm my suspicions, but I got everything. I got all sorts of fucking photos. Man, has that ever happened to you? Like I said, this has happened one time before to me. Someone I know. Just seeing all of their gory shit. This has happened one time before, and not on this level. The one time I speak of, I was 17, and I was at my foster mother's son's house, and he was married to, I forget her name, some chick. She was closer to my age. She was 21. He was almost 30, straight up. And I was over at their house. They were babysitting me. My foster mother was a psychopath. But anyway, she left on some vacation or something like that, and I was staying the weekend over there at their place. They have a daughter, and it was fine. It was fine. I pitched in with some chores, and it was fine. He had his hot-ass wife who was closer to my age than she was to him. And, I was 17, of course. And they were gone. I had come home from school. And, no one was home. I was rooting through their shit. Because I was a nosy bastard. And, this was 2000 and 2001? This was years ago, right? It was in the 2000s, before the internet existed, but it wasn't what it was today. People heavily relied on magazines and photos to get their jollies. Found a fucking photo of her just naked, posing with some whipped cream. I shit you not. The whipped cream sucked because it was covering her good bits down there. But I saw that ass, I saw them titties, and I used that photo probably the same way her husband did. Oh man, it was some dirty shit. I've always been a fucking pervert. I've always been a pervert. I ain't gonna hide that shit. But man, at 17, stumbling upon a nude photo of, an older woman, someone who you had like a crush on, just, it was biblical. It was phenomenal. Happened just that one time, and it's never happened. Anything like that never happened since, until the other day, when someone who I know literally sent me nude photos of themselves. A photo. I had to do some digging, but I found them. Found them on the internet. Oh man, this was an individual who, I've cranked it to a couple of times. I got my different circles. There's like the 2 or 3 women that I know who, I'd probably cut my pinky finger off just to sleep with them, just once. And then there's, the outer circle. I like them pretty well. I don't think I'd be cutting nothing off to fucking get that opportunity, but. I think of them from time to time. They're in the rotation. That's where she is. Not on the inner circle, but the middle circle. Then there's the outer circle. The outer circle, well, when you're just straight the fuck up bored, you'll grab anyone. Like, oh shit, I haven't thought about them in a while. Just the outer reaches. Now this one's in the middle circle. Maybe top 10. So I don't know, if I had if my inner circle was, 10 women, she would be in the inner circle, but I'd put her in the middle circle. Now, my inner circle is reserved for, I could think of 3 people I know in real life. That's in my inner circle jerk. This one ain't in my top 3, but maybe top 5 or 6. I don't know, but yeah. I know the husband. Like I said, I'm friendly with him, but we're not friends. He's not like the homie. I ain't dialing him up right away, telling him, hey, your woman's up to no good. He's an ex-coworker of mine. I don't see him all that much. We were never that really good friends. We were work friends. We chatted and hung out and shit while we're at work, but after that, didn't see that much of him. I only really kept up with them when on Facebook until I left Facebook, like, I don't know, good 5 years ago. But yeah, like I said, I'm friendly with him, but it would be extremely awkward if I approached him with this shit, number one. Because I've been in this situation before. I've been in this situation where I'm telling a dude about their fucking skanky ass hoe, and number one, they don't believe you. They're like, nah, fam, fuck you. You just want her. And, so never again. I ain't doing that shit again. So they don't fucking believe you, number one. And number two, they think you're the motherfucker. They think, you're the motherfucker. So, not only that, I don't know this guy well enough to really give a fuck, but I ain't fucking saying shit. And then he might be in on it. He'd be like, yeah, who the fuck do you think is holding the camera? Then that shit would get real fucking awkward. But I'll tell you this. There ain't no one holding no fucking camera. She's either holding the fucking phone, taking her own fucking selfie, right? Or she's got some sort of prop where she's propping the camera up or something like that, but there's no one else in there. Fucking, it's dildos and vibrators and fucking fists. Her own. That's what's up her. It ain't no one else's fucking dick in any of these pictures. It ain't a real fucking dick touching her. So, I'm thinking he has no idea. And she's out there. She don't got an OnlyFans account or nothing like that. She's just, yeah, I don't know. Not really any of my business. I don't really give a fuck. What is my business, though, is she sent me that shit personally. Without knowing it was me, of course. She had no fucking idea it was me. She found a fucking obscure website where you could send nudes via email and, get your name out there, start a small following. She's in that stage. So, yeah, she had no idea it was me, but she fucking landed that shit. Man, that's what a coincidence. I always thought maybe something like this would happen. Like maybe someone that I knew from back in the day when I was working at Boeing or something like that would just, send me a picture of their fucking urethra. I've been waiting this whole time. Hasn't happened. There's so much fucking porn out there. There's so much fucking porn. Reddit is, for instance, is a whole universe completely closed off from OnlyFans and I was gonna say Tumblr, but Tumblr shut that shit down. Completely isolated from all the premium sites, from everywhere else. It's completely fucking isolated, and there's so many different worlds out there. There's people who submit videos to X videos, who just regularly upload there. There's people who do Pornhub. These are all separate worlds, and there's tons of universes out there. There's so much all the time. So much. The chances of actually like encountering someone you know in real life is pretty slim, to be honest. Like I said, I've been doing this for a while now. For a good, it used to be kind of a hobby. It was a pretty serious hobby for a good decade before it became a business. I guess you could call it that, of mine. But a good decade. Not once have I encountered anyone that I actually knew. And well, there's a first time for everything. So yeah, I'd like to know. Has that shit ever happened to anyone? I know people claim that. People used to claim that all the time. I remember when I was younger, I had a group of friends in particular, and it was every other week. It was like, oh yeah, so and so. Yeah, I saw them on Facebook. They just be making up lies. Oh yeah, they sent me pictures of them on their phone. It's like, all right, let me see it. No, no. Fuck you, faggot. Fucking lying. I never made those claims. But yeah, that shit never fucking happens. Once in a lifetime thing. Twice now for me. Maybe I'm lucky, but that shit finally fucking happened. This is, I know I'm acting like I'm, like, in love with her. I could say I'm not, but would you believe me? I have one love of my life, and that's my wife, Stacy, and she allows me to do this porn thing online because she knows it's just bitches online. I'm not chatting with them, and my shit's free and open. She could come over here anytime she wants and look up my browser history, and look, I got my password saved on here. She could look all that shit up, go into any account. I'm already permanently logged in, signed in and open. At any point in time, she could go to any inbox, any email, and read anything. I ain't chatting with no one, and I'm not fucking giving them any pictures of me. It's completely on the up and up, business only. Like I said, it was a hobby, and then it turned into a business. She understands. I ain't doing nothing weird there. However, this does beg the question. Do I tell her? Do I tell Stacy that, hey, you know so-and-so? I got all of her fucking pictures. Of course she'd be like, how the fuck is she sending you that shit? Because we got a rule. You gotta have rules. When you're married, you have rules. Some people have different rules. Sometimes things get a little crazy. We used to have an open real relationship. That got a little crazy. We had to shut that shit down. Currently, our rule is, no one we know, nothing personal. I'm not allowed to tell, her friends and coworkers and friends we know and my friends' wives and girlfriends. I'm not allowed to tell them about my website. Of course, I tell my buddies, hey, I got a website, and they tell their wives and shit, but they don't. I mean, it's on them. They're not going to tell their wife the name of the website. I have one friend who, him and his wife, they know the name of it, and they go on there and they look and shit, and they're like, this is ran by Turbo. This is Turbo's shit. I mean, that's on them. That's on them. But they don't submit anything. They're not into that. But just rule of thumb, I'm not allowed to tell people, about my website, because then, not all of them, but a good 2 out of 10, I'll say. 2 out of 10, they might get bored or lonely, and they'll fucking get a wild hair up their ass, and, everybody takes fucking selfies of each other now. Everybody does. Everyone. The fucking, your coworker, your aunt, your cousin, your sister, your friend, your wife. Everyone fucking snaps fucking shit of themselves and gives it to their fucking significant other. Sometimes, when they're in between boyfriends, they'll pop that shit up online and want to know what you think of them. Like, everyone's doing that shit. So, I'm not allowed to tell other women that we know about that. So, I don't. And she has no idea. And the husband, the dude I'm friendly with, he's, although I haven't talked to him in a while, they have no idea. It's not really a dinner conversation, you know what I mean? But I ain't allowed to tell, and so I don't get fucking messages or videos or pictures of anyone I know. I keep it kind of a secret from them. Because, I would like to. Fuck it, yeah, I'd like to. Every fucking female I know outside of my family, I would love it if they sent their shit to me. I just want to see what they all look like, just out of sheer curiosity. I'm a dirty motherfucker. Although that would cause a lot of problems for me. Like, every single one of their boyfriends and husbands would be all mad at me all the time. I'm gonna beat your ass. What did I do? Every single one of them. But no, we got rules for this reason. And been following the rules pretty well here. But this one slipped through. This one slipped through. If Stacy knew that I got a trove of. I didn't like download them or anything like that. But I know where they are. I know where I could access them on Reddit. If she knew, I don't know what she would think. First of all, the obvious. I'm not allowed to chat with her. I'm not allowed to, send her messages or anything like that. I definitely wouldn't be able to tell her who I am. I wouldn't be like, hey, by the way, this is Turbo. I'm not known as Turbo, but my real name. You know, I'm not allowed to. I wouldn't be allowed to tell them that. Um, yeah, there's nothing I'm doing. I'm not engaging in anything. There's nothing, I downloaded, so I wouldn't be able to delete anything. Um, I don't know, man. Uh, I mean, it'd be weird if I didn't tell Stacy, because then I would be hiding something. But at the same time, when I do tell her, it's gonna create a shitstorm for me. It's like, I didn't seek this out. I didn't do this. I had no idea someone I knew would fucking find my shit on accident. We discussed this too, by the way. Well, what do we do if this happens? She'd be like, well, just ignore it. Don't tell her. It's like, okay, that's a given. But now that it's actually happened, I'm sure she'll change her tune. I doubt she'll be like, well, just, don't tell her who you are. And just, whatever. She'll freak out. Nah, it should be fine. It should be fine. But yeah, this is exciting. Yeah, so I got those pictures and I fucking cranked one out right then and right there. Right here. I whipped my fucking big dick out and I fucking went to town. I went to fucking town. Man. All the moles and the birthmarks and the freckles and the stretch marks. I didn't know that bitch be hiding some titties. Yeah, I saw her. She looked like she had C cups. Normal. It's fine. She's wearing that V-neck in that one Instagram photo in the bathing suit. She's pretty well clothed there. Nothing special. Nothing special. Bro, when she takes it all off, she is hiding some titties. I didn't know she had them. It surprised me. It surprised me. Good ass shit though. Good ass fucking shit though. Anyway, this is TMI the movie. But I had to fucking talk about this. I had to say something. I've never had this happen before. Not like this. Found the one fucking photograph when I was younger. But nothing like this. That was just like a little sultry pose, with some titties. This was everything. This was everything. Like I said, she has this dildo that's like this fucking big, crammed all the way the fuck up there. Man, I know some people could take it big, but there's some people, I don't know how they could do that. She walks around normally and shit too. Just no problem sitting down, moving around. Kind of a little thing you never expect. Craziness. Man, this is like a reverse fantasy. Like, you fantasize about stuff and think about shit, and then when it actually happens, or you get some insight into that world, it's not the way you thought it would be. It is not the way you thought it would be. I always pictured her as come on, what you doing? Get off there. I always pictured her as someone who had a boring husband and didn't do a lot, and if you suggested fucking her up the ass, she'd get all offended and tell you she doesn't do that. Couldn't be further from the truth. Although I do wonder, what's his involvement level? Does he completely know and he's fine with it and he just goes to work and lets her do whatever? She's got to be doing this shit on the sly. She's got to be, because she doesn't have a full get-up in the background and shit. She probably has a dildo, which we know about. She probably has a dildo and a vibrator, the ones I saw, and like a normal-sized dildo, and that's like it. They probably just like keep it in the closet, in a drawer like we do. Kind of tucked out of the way. We know where the shit is, and that's it. There isn't. She doesn't like bust out a fucking green screen and a rack with like fucking the merchant in Resident Evil. What are you sell? What are you buying? With just tons of shit. She doesn't have the fucking OnlyFans fucking rack that she busts out for her shows. She just uses the shit she uses casually on the daily. Oh, it's fine. Husband knows. I use the dildo or whatever. Nah. He has no idea this shit's going on. Because she's doing it on the sly. Because she's using just the tools, the normal tools that she has that he knows about. She's just using that shit. She might be hiding the big one. I don't know. But she doesn't have tons of stuff that she could get in trouble with. Tons of stuff that if she were to hide, it would be easy enough. She doesn't have all the bells and whistles. And he's never in any shot. He's not in the background. He's not in any of the videos fucking doing voiceover. He's not fucking taking the pictures. It's just her by herself. Just fucking her by herself. So I'm thinking husband has no fucking idea. Man, I'm in all sorts of fucking vicarious positions here. Just because fucking I stumbled across some fucking photos of some bitch an acquaintance. Like, I didn't ask for all this bullshit. It's worth it, though. We'll see. I'll update you guys if there's any new developments. I don't plan on telling him. I don't plan on telling her jack fucking shit about me. Well, the way I got my website set up is I don't really have to interact with any of them. I just approve or discard as per my my moderator tools. I'm the admin. That's it. Sometimes I get weird emails. People use the email, the submission email for chatting, and usually with the pictures, there's a lot of text in there. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? And there's a lot of spam. They want me to go to all these websites and shit. I'm just gonna get the photos. That's it. That's all this is. I don't even have to say shit. So, yeah, business as usual there. Not gonna talk to any of them. It would be really fucking weird and out of the blue if he fucking hits me up. Like, hey, we haven't talked in a while. Why don't you guys come over for dinner or something like that? I'd be fucking like, I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. I'd probably tell him we're busy. That's probably gonna be the plan. We're busy. We can't. Ah, man, maybe I'll have to just, am I overthinking this? Am I overthinking this? Like I said, this shit doesn't happen every fucking day, but thought I would fucking share. I'm gonna go beat off.